Hi everyone, my name is Bevelyn and I'm back for another round of vocal analysis, and this time again for Daneliya Tuleshova, because I know that a lot of people are rooting for her at America's Got Talent, and I know that a lot of people want me to do an analysis for her performance at the finals where she sang Alive by Sia, and so I'm gonna do that now. And do feel free to leave any comments of what you think about her performance, okay, and share them with me. I'll be very curious to know.
I was born in the thunderstorm. I grew up overnight.
I love her vibrato. I think she really knows how to have movement in her voice. Again, she makes use of her chest resonance, and she really tries to mesmerize us, by having the chest resonance to attract us into the performance using this rich range of her voice. What I really like about her performance compared to Sia's version of Alive, which you can listen to later on, is that the fact that this version is a little faster also makes it a bit more dynamic. But it's not just the tempo of the song, it's also the fact that she actually holds more energy in her singing, even from the beginning of the song, the verse.
I played alone, I played on my own, but I survived. I had a one-way ticket to a place where all the demons go.
The groove comes in here.
Where the wind don't change, nothing in the ground could ever grow.
You can see her attacking you using
no
the words.
No hope, just lies and it's touched upon your pillow, but I survived. I'm still breathing, I'm still breathing, I'm still breathing.
I like that, let's go rewind a little bit. I like that she has movement in the long lines, like I'm still breathing. So it's not I'm still breathing, which is a bit flatter, not in terms of pitch but in terms of the energy. So this one, she really tries to give us the rolling energy kind of feeling. Let's listen again, okay?
I'm still breathing, I'm still breathing, I'm still breathing, I'm still breathing.
There's a lot of energy. Very good. Belting. Alright, so this one is a little bit off pitch, and I have to bring it back to my previous video where I talk about, it's actually her tongue placement that's making her jaw a little tight. So when it comes to higher notes, it can become a little struggle to hit the high notes. So for those of you who have taken singing lessons before, you will know what I'm talking about. If you haven't taken singing lessons before, you may not know what I'm talking about, and that's fine. Okay, I'm just sharing. And by the way, this is actually really very common among singers. Like you may not always necessarily be tip top, and because we're not robots, so this is actually just one example that I'm picking out to educate people who are interested to learn singing, that the tongue placement and the jaw are actually really important when it comes to singing high notes, okay? But whatever, she still sings very well, okay? You can hear the voice cutting across.
I have made every single mistake that you could ever possibly make.
By the way, I wanted to say just now when she was singing the chorus, it was really high, and then within a split second, she has to bring her voice all the way down to the chest register again. This is actually really a test of her ability to have versatility because of the fact that she's doing all the right techniques, and that's why your voice can go up and down within split seconds. And if you are not doing the techniques correctly, it is actually really difficult. You're gonna start feeling like when you leave the high notes, you're gonna feel like, oh, I can't really sing down anymore. A bit of raspy kind of feeling, but she's doing it great.
I took what you gave, but you never noticed that I was in pain. I knew what I wanted, I waited, I got it. Did all the things you to say that I wanted. I told you that I would be never forgotten. Oh, that's for you.
I love that attack.
I'm still breathing, I'm still breathing.
I love that. Do you hear her voice are like waves traveling towards you? Did you hear that? Let's listen again, okay?
I'm still breathing, I'm still breathing, I'm still breathing.
Holding a lot of
I'm
energy.
still breathing, I'm alive.
Technically very difficult.
I'm alive.
You know, as I mentioned in my previous video, she can really tap into her emotions and she knows how to draw them out. It's not an easy thing for, you know, somebody in her teens, and I think she has really perfected the skill of doing that, being expressive, and also, as mentioned in my previous video, she has so many kinds of sounds and effects that she can make. And this performance actually wowed me a bit more because I hear all this wave carrying energy that I pointed out earlier that I didn't quite hear in the previous video. I think it's because of the song, but every performance just amazed me more. You know, the more I listen to her, the more I'm impressed. You know, I really like that she's in the singing, she's in the music when she sings, and it's actually really, really easy to forget that she's only 14. If you actually hear her singing, you know, over audio, not just video, and see her, you know, you just let somebody hear her sing, the person may not know that this person is actually a teenager. You know, is that convincing that she can really sing very well. What do you think of her performance at America's Got Talents Finals? And let me know. Stay tuned, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell if you really want to hear more vocal analysis, okay? Alright, thank you and see you in the next video.